Hey, welcome back to Drash Ministries. I get to open, right? But it's me and Summer. You see us on all kinds of different things. And we're sitting here and we're waiting for a surprise. A surprise video is coming our way. A videoer, I think is what I really want to say. And so while we're waiting, I was hit by this great idea. Summer was talking about loving a chapter of the Bible today when she was filming it. So I thought, hey, you know what? When Psalm 37 comes out, we're just going to post this with it, right? It's kind of the, hey, here's the reading of the word. Here's some thoughts on this whole thing. So Summer, Psalm 37 is where I want to go today. Now, again, it's hard not to make this sound like Seeds or Friday Night or Reflections or Simple Truth, right? So really, this is like a Drash Ministries extra. It's exciting, right?
Improv.
Exactly. So here we go. I want you to read 37 verse 1. We probably won't get past there. This is me pausing.
Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Wrongdoers. Have you ever experienced wrongdoing? Where somebody's just said something to you that might have been a little wrong?
No.
Not at all.
Actually, yes, many people say wrong things to me often.
I experienced that
You are right.
just
I
recently.
that
I experienced
very much, especially at church.
So, listen, in seriousness.
Really, anywhere there's humans.
I love chapter 37. We were talking about this earlier, right? One of the reasons I love it is because we all have moments, whether it's joking or not, where wrong has just been done to us, right? Mm-hmm. And if we dwell on it, right, then it captures our attention and then we just live and we camp there, right? But if we don't, right, and we leave it in God's hand, then he camps there and he takes care of it in the way that he wants to. But my question to you is, we're living in a culture now. There has always been wrongdoing, right? Always been evildoers.
Yeah.
However, we're living in a culture where this stuff is being, right, just thrown at us left and right.
And glorified.
And glorified, right? So what do you think about that, first and foremost?
I think the Bible said it would be like this, so
Okay.
I'm not really shocked.
What do you mean?
It said in the end times that people would be all these crazy things, and Jesus said, "Would I even find faith when I came back?" So I mean, I expect it.
So again, one of the things that we've talked about is like, hey, we need to become people who do not dwell on this, right? Mm-hmm. We get so caught up on what other people are doing, and we're going to end up not being ourselves, and we're not going to do, right, what we need to be doing. We're not going to be where we are. So you and I have talked a ton about being where we're supposed to be, right? Funny, the days that we're just down here at the center, because that's where we're supposed to be, it's amazing what God does, right? The door opens when it's supposed to. We get things accomplished. But then there are days where like, oh, we got other stuff to do, like, you know, and we're not down here. And then we feel like the end of like, what did we accomplish today? Right? But when we're where we're supposed to be, that isn't always here. It's at home. When you're at home, when you're doing the things that you want to do, or where you're supposed to be, then we're accomplishing things, right? But God tells us in Psalm 37, hey, there's always going to be evildoers. There's always going to be wrongdoers, and you need to not get sidetracked by them. You need to not get frustrated by them, right? Because in verse 2 is the answer to that. Mm-hmm. So read verse 2 for me.
For they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb.
What's that mean?
They're done.
So,
Judgment, wrath.
God's going to take care of them.
You don't get away with it.
So God tells us soon, though, right? They will soon.
My favorite word.
They will soon fade like the grass. In your definitional world, what does soon mean?
I don't know anymore. I mean, it's different to everyone, isn't it?
It certainly seems to be different for God.
People used to get annoyed with me because I would say, you know, like, Halloween is soon or Christmas is soon, and it would be like July or August or something. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yeah, huh?
Yep.
But,
my guess is that's kind of changed a little bit for some things now.
Yeah.
Soon isn't like, hey, it's July and Christmas is coming soon.
I don't know. I don't know what soon means. I know it means before I die.
Fantastic.
Soon means before, maybe, hopefully. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know.
So that's
I don't know what it means to God.
But that's the answer, right?
I don't know what it means to God.
The
so.
answer to this whole thing, right, is that soon is relative in nature, right? Soon is up to God in nature. Soon is like, hey, God says, don't fret, don't worry about evildoers and wrongdoers, right? Don't do it, right? Because soon I'm going to take care of them. Soon I'm going to do all of this, right? But soon is such a hard thing because my idea of soon, right?
It's not 2,000 years.
My idea of soon is that it's like it's right away, right? When my mom and dad used to say, right, hey, we're going to Grandpa's soon, I used to think soon was like a minute. Well, my mom's definition of soon was after we do dinner, after we do all of these things, right?
Right. I don't like it anymore. I don't like the word anymore. I just don't want it. I'm like, I want a time and a date, details. I don't want to hear soon.
I want to know exactly when, right?
Soon.
I want to know exactly when it is, right? So, listen, Drash Ministry people, Psalm 37 is coming your way pretty soon. And I want you to think about this whole thing as you read through it. Psalm 37 is about a whole bunch of stuff about this, but at the very beginning of it, God says, don't worry, don't fret, don't get your attention, don't get your focus, don't do all of these things, right? Don't lose your focus, right? Don't worry, because soon people are going to get what they deserve, right? Now, here's my question to you, Summer, as we wrap this up, right? We look at Psalm 37 and we often say, that's for people like Bob Benson. But Psalm 37 could be for people like us as well, couldn't it?
Well, it actually Psalm 37 is for everybody.
Oh.
Because half of it is for the evildoers and half of it is for the righteous.
Mm-hmm. So are there times, though, that we're on the wrongdoer side?
No way.
Not you, but me.
Maybe you.
Maybe me, right? But sometimes
Yes,
we're on the
it's for
wrongdoer
everyone,
side. Sometimes
yes.
we're on the...
Yes.
Sometimes we're on the righteous side, right? We need to be really careful.
Yeah.
Right, as we walk this out, because as we're praying for people to get what they deserve, then God's like, oh, hey, the way you judge is the way that you're going to be judged.
Right. Yeah, we got to be careful.
Beautiful. All right, so look for the word and Psalm 37, and as you're listening to it, make sure that you're paying attention to, hey, how exactly do you feel about wrongdoers and evildoers, and how soon is soon, and what do you really want for these people? Hey, we'll see you next time. Drash Ministries.